Welcome to MB Ready. My name is Mark, and I'll be talking about home security. Now, I was inspired to do this because usually while I'm at work, I listen to personal development. But I saw something on YouTube that popped up, and it was, I can't think of the name of the video, but I'm going to share it in the description. And the description was an interview between a police department in Texas and a career criminal who he broke into homes for a living, and he would do it in broad daylight. So one thing that he keyed on time after time after time is that if a person had a home security system that was wireless, that was cellular based, not connected to a phone line, he wouldn't even waste his time attempting to break into the home. Now, I think that's very important. Because if you don't have a security system, that's bad. I understand times can be tough, but having a home security system can also help you save money on your homeowner's insurance. So you may want to make that move. But not only that, if you're interested in getting Vivint Home Security at a wholesale rate or a discount, I have a actual link and a number, and also a discount a code that you can use in order to make use of it. So it'll definitely be a blessing to you. I love Vivint. I have Vivint. It is freaking amazing, right? So I can definitely vouch for it. Now, moving forward, having a home security system. Number 2, having some type of security door. Storm doors are amazing, but I don't trust that plastic and glass. I just don't. I believe in having security doors on any of your entrances that are definitely on the bottom floor. Now, that's not going to stop you. Nothing is going to stop anybody. You just want to deter a criminal. Also, having shatterproof film or material on your lower level windows. I cannot stand having windows on a bottom floor, on the ground floor, but it is what it is. You got to be able to see out right if you're downstairs. So having some type of shatterproof film. The government uses it. A lot of buildings, contractors, they use it because they know that it's really beneficial in event of like a crazy storm, or somebody banging into the glass, or even somebody shooting or hitting it with a pipe. It just won't shatter to pieces. 3M has a video on their website that I saw a few years ago that just blew my mind, and it actually kind of pushed me to acquiring this film. And it was a video of a guy who took a handgun, shot a standard tempered glass, and it shattered into pieces. Then he came back, and the guy had a semi-automatic firearm, a rifle, and he shot the glass, and it left a hole. And the glass, of course, the glass had cracked around the hole, but the film, the thick film, held the glass in place. The guy shot the glass, 4, 5, 6 times. It didn't break in a bunch of pieces. He even hit it with the rifle, and it looked like, it was holding its shape, but it was cracked all up. It took the guy about a minute to get in. And that's precious time that was wasted, right? So not to say that shatterproof film is going to completely stop anybody, but it can definitely slow them down. So I believe in having that. 2, the front of your house, have the upper level windows tinted. I would not get all of my windows in my house tinted because if you're looking at it from a criminal's perspective, if somebody has all the windows in their house tinted, I'm going to think, it may be worth taking a risk to break up in it because they must have something super and really important, right? So, me personally, since I'm frugal, have the upstairs windows and the front tinted because, number one, it keeps the exposure of sunlight down, and UV rays can damage your appliances and the inside of your couch and furniture and stuff like that. But also because I want to make sure that I can see out, but people can't really see in when I'm upstairs. And of course, when I'm downstairs in the daytime, I don't believe in having the curtains completely to the point where you can see and somebody can see out. I believe in having them at this particular angle because if I'm inside, I can look down and out, but if somebody's outside, they can only look in and up. So I want to keep them at like that kind of that 45-degree angle so that nobody can just look in and say, oh wow, look at that, look at this. So that can definitely help you. I don't like decks that have steps. Now some people may say, hey, they want to be able to walk downstairs when they go outside out their second level. I don't like it. The only way I would have a deck with steps is if I had a 6-foot fence, and of course it's not stopping anybody either. But I prefer to have a deck that does not have steps. because nobody can just weasel their way up there. Of course, somebody can climb up deck. I've climbed up my deck before, right? If you really need to, you can do it, but it's more of a hassle. Making sure that you have exterior lighting. Now this is a pretty big deal. Now you know I'm frugal, so I don't believe in leaving exterior lights on your house outside at all times. I did that my first month in my house. The bill was extremely high, so I found a different method. I believe in using the power of solar. So there are plenty of solar powered floodlights that you can put all in around your home, like having them in trees, having them high up in the areas where nobody can just knock them down, and they look pretty cool at night, right? Having some that stay on between 15, 30 seconds or even a minute. So having those are also really, really beneficial, because if you're upstairs, if I'm upstairs and I see a light, boom, pops on, I'm like, whoa, what's going on over there? But something has caused, and most times it's a deer. It's a deer or the bats or wildlife that's running around. Now, with that, you need a way to record the activity, right? So I love the fact that Vivint offers cameras and the doorbell, and also regular rear cameras, because I want to keep track of everything that's going on. So I think that's important. I think that's really, really important, because some people don't take security and all that stuff. They don't take home security all that serious, but it is a really serious thing. And then making sure that you don't have a consistent pattern of life. So the way I was raised and the way I've worked, of course, they practice OPSEC, security awareness, right? Whatever I can't think right now. Sorry about that. So security awareness, you need to be aware. So what is your OPSEC? What is your operational security? So don't leave out the same time to go to work every day. Don't have such a pattern of life that somebody can just guess it. They can close their eyes and guess when you're leaving, when you're coming in, and activities that you do. And the video the guy said if you saw a vehicle outside the garage, he wouldn't waste his time breaking in. Me personally, I don't believe in consistently putting my vehicle inside the garage and outside the garage. I might leave out a few minutes early, a few minutes late, come in a few minutes early, a few minutes late, and I love the fact that I can monitor the activity that's going on outside my house even when I'm not here. So it is what it is. But if you're driving and you're not paying attention to the car that's followed you for 3 turns, that's a problem. And I know I may be a little weird or uneasy. My lady tells me this all the time. But yeah, if somebody's been following me for more than 3 turns, I'll just kind of pull over and just let them go ahead, because I don't know if they're following me or not. And there's just too much going on, right? So that's important. And then also just kind of being aware of what's going on in your neighborhood. So when I'm jogging, when I'm walking, I'm looking to see what homes look like they can easily be broken into, because I look at my house, I'm like, wow, I didn't think about that. I wonder if they thought about this. Also make sure that you speak with your neighbors. Have a pretty decent relationship. I know in certain areas, like in the city, you can have a neighbor for 5 years and never really talk to them, right? But in the suburbs and in the country, maybe a little different. But most of my immediate neighbors, we know each other. If I see something that's not right, I address it. I take proper measures and I address it. Whether you call authorities or call it whatever you want to call it. But I want to make sure that I protect or do my best to help protect my family, our home, myself, and also my neighbors too, because we need to look out for each other. So, with that being said, make sure you pay attention. See if your home is at risk for a break-in. See if you have any tools or like rocks like laying outside of your house. Now I know, of course, we have like stones that you keep for decorative purposes, right? But it can also be used to break in. Another thing, bushes. I looked at my bushes. I said I need to trim my bushes, because somebody can use a bush to hide behind. I don't believe in having bushes in my flower bed. It's too close to the windows. No, they're gone. They're done. Anything that if I'm in a room and I can't directly see out of or over, I don't want it there. It's something somebody can hide behind. I need my area to be well lit and open, but also the bushes that are along near my sidewalk, I want to make sure they're trimmed in a fashion where I can see around them. You can go and get some cheap yard lights, those little yard lights, right? You know, some solar power lights. Get them from Walmart, Home Depot, and get enough of them that where you can put them all the way around your house, so that you have oversight. They're on as soon as they're like dusk till dawn, or dusk to dawn lights or something like that. So they're dusk to dawn lights, and or dawn to dusk lights, whichever one comes first. And those lights stay on all night. And the newer ones actually are super bright, like they're LED based, solar based, so they have a nice flood that's out about 3 or 4 feet. And then with that, in conjunction with some solar power lights you have up and around your home, you don't have to go crazy like me and have, solar power lights in the trees, but it is what it is. But they can be very beneficial. Having a home security system, also making sure that you have some type of security door. Storm doors are awesome, they look fancy, look neat, but I'd rather have me a security door, right? And then also have a way to see that if somebody tried to pull the handle on your security door, I want you guys to think for a second, because I'm not going to tell you how I have my setup. But if somebody pulls a handle on your security door, you can tell that the handle was moved, even if you don't have a camera or something in the front, right? Some people even suggest having a big dog bowl outside the front of their house. But if I'm a criminal, I'll probably scope out the place and know whether you have a big or small dog. But I mean, it's a thought. I probably wouldn't have it in front of my house. I probably would have like a nice sized bowl in the back of the house, because a person is probably going to try to find an easier and more discreet way to get in. Not to say they won't come in through the front, but if I was to, I probably would try to find a way through the back, especially if I have coverage in the back. So those are kind of some of my thoughts. But the main thing is you being aware and look at where the vulnerable areas are at your house. Now, I'm not 100% right, probably not even 50% right, but I just wanted to spark some ideas just based on me listening to the guy in the video, based on my prior experience, and just say, hey, look, let's secure our homes. Let's secure our homes. Let's do a better job. Let's make sure that even if you have a basic security system, that you can be alerted, and make sure that it is one of the wireless or cellular-based ones, so that even if they rip or cut your phone line, you'll still have access to the police department, and they'll be able to catch you up here. So with that being said, guys, please share, like, subscribe. If I miss anything, please listen in the comment section. And also make sure that you actually practice these measures. Thanks, and God bless.